the party them right now. Now, we ever go on the reasoning now this morning, people. We want to talk about the sister here. Her name is Mackrel. Yeah? Or I guess somebody gave her that name, Mackrel. We're going to learn about her real name. Now, as a matter of fact, we're going to learn about her real name. But people know her as Mackrel. Seeing? So, I saw this interview with Mackrel on Entertainment Report, right? So I was watching the interview and she said something that really, you know, caught my attention. She said she's 18 and she has a 5-year-old son, right? So right away, you know, my radar, you know, go off. I say, whoa, 18, 5-year-old son, whoa, seeing? So I say, whoa, wonder if it's a man, you know, get her pregnant when she was 12 or 13, you know? If it's a man, and please note the word if it's an adult, you know, this person needs to be taken off the street because this predator, it should be a predator was still out there and have the potential for do the same thing again, right? So I don't think nothing wrong with that statement there. See, you don't know people are gonna have them differences because of Mr. Vegas, I said, see? But she obviously got pregnant when she was a child, when she was underage, right? So basically, as a father, you know, me I say, yo, me don't love to know where really go on. You know, if she claimed that is a child got her pregnant, well, at least the authorities them can do a DNA test on this child where she claims to get her pregnant, and we can either verify the information there or we can eliminate this person, you know, because you know the thing go already, especially in the ghetto them. You see what I say? You know, sometimes youth name get called when the youth them, you know, when it's some maybe older men, but because, you know, some of these girls don't want to get the older men in problems, then we call a little youth name. So we can't be naive to that information, see, or that fact, see? So me I watch another interview now. I me see Jenny now interviewing this child, this woman, sorry, she's a young woman now, sorry. She's 18 years old now. So Jenny interviewing her. And I want to play a little part of the interview and make you all listen. And then we have a reason about that interview. I can't play all right, but I can play a little piece of it. And make you listen what Jenny I talk about, or what she has said to the young lady. See?
Deal with mackerel and tell mackerel what to do, correct? Yeah. Have you ever thought about that you're doing some of the things wrong? Has that ever occurred to mackerel?
No.
Ladisha, that has come to your mind that you're doing some things wrong?
Yeah.
Like what? Like what are some of the things that you've done that nobody don't tell you, but you know on your own that, hey, this that I'm doing is wrong? Like what are some of those wrong things?
No, Jimmy. Yes, you know. When you say I didn't relationship, you could talk to you, or you could take down something again, you could talk to you, or you like anyone, I'm couldn't see that I don't want to take a relationship.
When you get older and you look back at your life, like now you are 18 years old, you're going to be 28 if the Lord blesses you with long life, you're going to be 38, 48. Is this what you want to remember that you did with your youth?
Yeah.
It's not going to bother you when you're 50 years old that you did this at 18.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not afraid of getting the diseases. You do know condoms can burst, right? I didn't hear what you said. Say it again.
I was saying, you said you take people and I said.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Some people, man, I'm just a panic.
Oh, so, forgive me. So you have sex with some of them and you don't have sex with some of them?
Mm-hmm.
So when you become older it's not going to bother you that this is what you did as a young person to make a living. What about the skills that you have? Are you planning to use that at all? How long are you planning to take people's man as an income?
Even for the life.
For the rest of your
life. You can back up still them and make you for life to steal them, but you not have to take people money. Come can make us too much space.
I'm going to answer your question that people are going to say, really, Jenny? You believe in God?
Oh, yeah, Jenny, yeah.
You believe in God?
Yeah.
So do you think God approves of what you're doing?
Yeah, Jenny, God approves of me, no, because pastor the deacon so body I do, Jenny.
Have you ever had a relationship with a pastor and a deacon?
That's what I last agenda. You know that.
Okay, so how can you speak definitively about what pastors and deacons are doing? You've never experienced that, so therefore you can't say that about the people then because you don't trust doesn't mean that other people are doing what you're doing.
You see, I found this video. You see a pastor and deacon do all them. You see that?
Yeah, you do have some of them. There's no denying that. But if you believe in God and you believe God doesn't approve of what you're doing, you don't think that you really at some point in time need to change your life. Especially you have a son. You don't want your son to see mommy doing this. Your son is not going to respect you. You know that, right? When he gets older and sees that this is what you're doing for a living, you know it's not going to, you know it's prostitution, right? Oh, you're planning for change. So when you reach, okay, how old is your son now? 4. So you're planning to change when you reach about 8? 4 more years of take people's mind. I'm trying to understand what's...
And everything in the child, you know. Because he's gonna take people man and you know anymore.
So
safe and so you have different.
So social media though means that it's going to be out there for the rest of your life. And he can go and search. And this generation is a social media generation, the millennials we call them. He's gonna see it. So first, when you see it and say, Mommy, but you're a prostitute, what are you going to say to him? Because you do know it's prostitution, right? You know you're a prostitute, right? Yeah. For the rest of your life. And he can go and search. And this generation is a social media generation, the millennials we call them. He's going to see it. So first, when you see it and say, Mommy, but you're a prostitute, what are you going to say to him? Because you do know it's prostitution, right? You know you're a prostitute, right? Yeah. No, but me have to ask you, Ladisha. The people that never ask you the truth, Jenny's. Me don't know how to ask truth in Ladisha. Truth is my name. I'm in nature. So, Ladisha, it is prostitution that you're doing. When your son said to you, Mommy, why have you decided to be a prostitute? What are you going to say to him?
No, can't mother.
No, you feel bad, man. Because you still a bad take people, man. So tell me what you're going to say to your child. Yes. What you say? Ladisha, stop like last thing next to yourself inside the two. You cannot tell me you're taking people's man, you're having sex with some you try to hide out, and this is what you do for a living. You get up to $80,000 a month, and you're saying it's not prostitution. What do you mean, Ladisha?
Prostitution, man.
Eh?
It's not prostitution.
Yes, it is, honey. Once it is that you exchange sexual favors in exchange for any commodity, whether it be money or things, car, house, land, money, it is prostitution, especially if that is what you are doing. Yeah.
I'm a prostitute.
Oh, you don't like to hear that you're a prostitute, but you're a prostitute, Ladisha. So you have to look at it, because when your son says, Mommy, why have you prostituted yourself, Ladisha? You are going to not like the question. So, Ladisha, I am saying to you, woman to woman, that one, when you get to 40, 50, you're not going to want to say this is what you do with your youth. Ladisha, yeah. No, but you have to stop longer than by them time, the Ladisha. And when your child starts asking you this at age 6 and 7.
Alright, so you can go on the internet and search the rest of the interview on yourself. No. You see, I see someone want to start already comment that Jenny is speaking the truth. Alright? You see, let me tell you something. You see, hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is what I have a problem with. Especially with black people. You see, black people, we are some of the biggest hypocrites that I ever come across. From my entire, in my whole entire life, on the realm here. We are some of the biggest hypocrites we ever come across. We're not judgmental. We don't claim to be righteous. We don't claim to be holy. We don't just like Jenny. She claims that she's righteous. She claims that she's holy. See, she claims that she's up in our church and up in our God and up in our Jesus and all of them things there. But I'm telling you something. We are some of the biggest hypocrites I ever come across. From me, I walk on the earth and have sense. Black people are the biggest hypocrite they ever come across. Because true, we're so self-righteous, you know. One just things say, one can just put down people. We don't know people's situation. We don't know people's life. We don't know what people go through. And secondly, when other people do the same thing, we don't turn a blind eye. But when you come across somebody who is vulnerable, we don't take advantage of the people who are vulnerable and try to put down these people who are vulnerable. Instead, I want to reach out to these people who are vulnerable off the ear then. And have a sit down and have a reasoning with this person here, or these persons off the ear, off the radar. As I may talk straight. Me no business, me already blacklisted, so you can't blacklist me no more. See? As a big woman like Jenny now, and this is basically still a child, just the way she speaks, you know, so she's still a child. And a lot of people, them reach certain age, but because of the trauma that they went through in life, them basically still behave like children, you understand? Earlier in the interview, she said she don't have a relationship with her mother or father. See, she not have no parents, basically, is what she said. She don't have a relationship with her mother or father, right? She does not have a relationship with her mother and father. See? So right, that's what I say. There's some issues. There's some underlying issues or underlying issues that need to be sorted out. See? Now you're going to bring this child or this young lady on an interview. And you're going to tell her now on this interview where the whole Jamaica listen that she's a prostitute. See? Here why you call her a prostitute. Because she have a little slang that she going around with saying that she take people man. Right? So you know label her a prostitute for saying that she take people man. But when all of the dancehall song them where we sing, your favorite artist, your favorite female artist, your Spice them, your Angel them, your Aishana them, your Mad Cobra them, your Vegas them, all of us, we sing song and say, you own the man, and when you take people, man, you know, response. And my girl, you take the man from a girl, and everybody, ray. Nobody no chastise us. And say to us, say, oh, we not promote prostitution. But a woman now, we're vulnerable. A young lady, we're vulnerable now. Because she have a little thing now where she eat a little food now because people find it funny now. You know, because she basically, she says she do it out of fun. She said just comedy. Right? So you know I put this title upon her now, say she's a prostitute for saying the same thing that your radio station been playing for years that you work on. We've been saying for years, and people rail up and ball out and girl broke out on dance floor for the same thing that she is saying. Listen all the dancehall hits them we talk about take a girl man. Never yet you've ever called out any of these artists and say, yo, why you promote prostitution? Why you promoting prostitution? You're not gonna call Aishana a prostitute because Aishana is gonna light you up. You're not gonna call Spice a prostitute because Spice is gonna light you up. And you can't deal with Spice fire. But because you find out this little girl, you know, basically, you know, she sound like, you know, our level of intelligence not really. I mean, I disrespect her because me not all that intelligent either. Our level of intelligence is not up there like that. So you know, with your Eurocentric knowledge, you can tie her up and twist her up and humiliate her in the eyes of the public. As a grown woman, this is what you will decide to stoop to. To bring a woman, a young lady, and you're a woman, and you could have suffered the same fate of not having a mother and a father, and would have had to make ends meet to take care of your son. Because you don't know Jenny, how she feed her son. You don't know if a people man she have to deal with over the years to make her son eat. And some of you ladies that talking about, yeah man, a true Jenny attack. No for you want to take people man. I want to take people man, I want to do no ear. Who no call the people man and say to the people man, say, yo, I want to do me ear and you can't give me a thing. Well, that is prostitution according to Jenny. Because it's somebody man, and you say anyway you exchange sexual favors for any form of material gain, you are a prostitute. So I want to know which woman I go point finger. Once you accept the money for sexual favors, you're a prostitute according to Jenny. Well, let me tell you something, Jenny. Them not gonna tell you because artists afraid to talk and everybody afraid to talk and them want to look a play on the radio station. But let me tell you something. Me's a father before me's an entertainer. Me's a father before me's an entertainer. And if you call my daughter prostitute because she mess up in her life, she decides that she don't want me to be a part of her life, and she mess up, and you call her a prostitute, you have to apologize to her. Because somewhere, the father and the mother and everybody is supposed to be looked at. And say, who failed this child? Who failed her? So where is my responsibility? That me also play a role into failing this child. Huh? You don't even realize that this young lady is saying that she is 18 years old and her child is 5. She changed the story now to 4 because obviously there is some issue. Why she changed the child's age from 5 to 4. So some issue there. So you want to link her off the ear as a grown woman because it's all about ratings for your show. And it's not the first time you do it. You did it with the little young girl out of St. Thomas and her mother too. Because it's all about ratings for the show. So you don't care if people know. Stop spending little money with the little girl. Where she use feed her son. So you want to label her now as a prostitute. So anybody will want to use her now to promote them little dance. Them not go bother use her because Jenny says she's a prostitute. So when you not go book her anymore, for the little comedy thing what she doing, because Jenny kill her career, then she not go continue to take people man and be a prostitute. You don't realize that, lady? You don't realize you kill the little girl career. Where she before you try steer her now in a way where you can either say, you know, sister, you know, some area reason and your intelligence can increase a little more, you know. Me go make a pastor through an offering so you can go back to school. And them way they will for a reason with the sister, them we see them you know, I go through them struggles. And them way they will for a reason with the sister, them, you know. And you as a sister where claim say you are so righteous and I ask her if she believe in a God. Let me ask you something, Jenny. You ask her if she believe in a God, but you're same Bible. When Jesus did come up and they prostitute them, you ever hear no in the Bible where he chastise them like how you chastise a little girl? No, he make prostitute wash him foot. And give him water to drink, according to the story. So you ask her she believe in a God. But you don't believe in a God neither, Jenny. Because if you did believe in a God, you wouldn't deal with the sister so. You wouldn't deal with the sister so. You would never deal with the sister like that. You would have taken the sister under your wings. Not to try publicly humiliate her like that. And I can speak about it because it is in the public domain now. So this is not a mix-up. This is something that is in the public domain. And me, first, again, is a father. She could have been my daughter, me old enough. So if you have a problem or anybody have a problem with me speaking out on this, well, guess what? Wait upon the next bus when me not talk. So Jenny and it's 102 where she work on. Them need to apologize to the little girl. So if you don't want do what is in your heart. Do it in your heart. Because I kind of feel a little bit. I try to control my emotion right now. I try to control my emotion. See? Because the first thing that comes out when I listen to this little girl interview on Anthony Miller show, and the first thing that comes out when I hear she calling herself cockroach and all of them things there, she accept the role that she's the name that she's a cockroach because people on the internet saw her and start looking at her and calling her a cockroach. So she just say, you know what, if them say me a cockroach, me I go just be a cockroach. But you don't even know, maybe there's a bigger issue why she even accept that she's a cockroach. Maybe people been treating her like a cockroach all of her life. So she just accept this role. So me I wait by you, Jenny, fi call all the female artists them we say them take people man in a music. You never ever call Lady Saw a prostitute when she was in the dance hall. Lady Saw have enough song we say man this man that if the man left on no fear pum pum fault blue. You never do that to Lady Saw. Because Lady Saw is gonna take off would have taken off her shoes and wait upon you outside the studio door. So you pick upon a little vulnerable child. You never have no problem when Lady Saw, you never yet call Lady Saw a prostitute. Never. Where is the hug? Jenny. And all I want to talk about Jenny talking the truth. Where is the hug? Where is the sisterly love? Where is that something there? Because she's taking people man to feed her son and herself. Where is the something for say, babes, sister, daughter? We hear your story. We the women coming together and we're going to make sure that they can feed your son. We're going to find out which part you live. If you live nowhere good. If your son is being raised in a healthy environment. Where is that? Huh? Where is that? Huh? But this is what we have become. And when a man like me stand up and say, no, that's wrong. Me the fire catch. Me them fire burn. And me enough. And me chat too much. And me this. And me that. But then I look. And she said, oh, we have become so savaged against each other that we cannot even realize when somebody has been a victim of whatever the situation is. We can't even realize when a sister has been through hell, that she accept her fate. She accept who she is. She accept who, not who she is, who she has become. By means of surviving. You ain't gonna see that. Because it's all about ratings. It's all about ratings. It's all about who is gonna like me more when I say this. Who is gonna be my friend? Who is gonna agree with me? Not who is gonna see the truth and see what is right. Like us, looking out for the less fortunate. You see what I'm saying? What about the apartheid there? What happened to the apartheid there? When me hear stories like these stories, I mean, not do things and talk about it, people. Me not do things and talk about it. But let me just tell you. When me hear stories like these stories, me get on phone. Me seek, me say, yo, tell a person to send me a number. My little inner circle know this. Send me a number, me could find out a wagwan. Because sometimes I'm not even money, you know. Sometimes I just motivation people need. Sometimes I don't talk about you believe in a this, I want to believe in a God, I want to believe in a Jesus and all of these things. I want to realize that out of darkness, according to full same doctrine, comes forth light. We're still not ready yet. Let me tell you something. If Jesus really a come back for this, enough of you are going to miss the ship. Enough of you are going to miss the rapture. Remember me telling you because you're evil in your heart. But you show up on the outside like when it's all love. You don't live by your own doctrine where you want to enforce. Because you must understand, say, out of darkness, everything come from. So maybe she was in her, maybe she's in her lower self as the conscious community know it as now. This is her lower self that she's in. And maybe she just need two sisters to stand with her, like a Spice, like a Carleen, dancehall queen, because she know the road and she know how the road run. Maybe just that she need. And you wouldn't have known about her if she never come forward, come say she take people, man. So now that this happen, your same thing tell you, your same doctrine tell you, say nothing happens by coincidence. So you know, say this is not your duty now, Jenny, to reach out to this little girl and take her under your wing. Why you try humiliate her in the public sphere? Oh, you know, say this is not, oh, you believe in a Jesus so much, and you will not take the opportunity to play or to be like Jesus. You take the opportunity to do what? Like the Pharisees. And I'm quoting. Next thing you're going to say, 1 minute me I talk about Bible, next minute me I quote from it. But because it's your doctrine. And you all will hate me if I speak against religion, but you embrace, you accept this thing, and you're not even living by it. So how are you better than me? How are you better than me any time of the day? When this was your opportunity. And what you did? What you did? You became proud, condescending, arrogant. And look who you choose to use it against. someone who cannot even stand up to you at this point. Sister Mackrel, or what your right name is. If you come across this or anybody tell you about Mr. Vegas, find me, sister. You're not no prostitute. And if you are a prostitute, you have a lot of companions and colleagues. Because many women, they're just not brave enough to say it like you. So if your basket dirty, trust me, you're not alone, sister. You're not alone. But we love you and we're there for you. Yeah? We're there for your sister. Don't stop make people laugh. That is what they want to take away from you. Your ability to let people laugh because they realize that you never go to university. But them don't realize that you have a greater calling to make people laugh. And you make me laugh. So through you make me laugh, find me, sister. Yeah? Find me. Come and want you give me 2 jokes. Alright? Big up on yourself. One love.